Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share with you 3 positive changes that I have noticed in my life lately now that I am at 1.5 years sober. So let's go ahead and get into it. Real quick, before we hop into the video, I just want to say thank you for being here. And if you are new, welcome. On this channel, I like to post about sobriety, my journey through quitting alcohol, the ups and the downs, and also offer encouragement and support to others who are trying to quit alcohol or who are already on a sobriety journey. So if that is something that you are interested in, we would love to have you here. Feel free to subscribe and let's go ahead and get into it. The first positive change that I have noticed in my life lately is that I am a lot less triggered. And I think this is due to a couple of reasons. And one of them being when you are stuck in the alcohol cycle and you are still a daily drinker, you are kind of in a survival mode and you are just trying to get by day to day, and you are a lot more raw. Your emotions are really raw, and you're just in a place where you're more quick to react. You're more quick to have those knee-jerk reactions to things that happen in life. And now that I am, sober for over 1.5 years, I'm just a lot less quick to react to things, and I'm able to, take a beat before I overreact to things. And I think back to when I was in that daily cycle of still drinking, I was very reactive and I took things personally a lot when it probably wasn't even about me. And I would, be so quick to anger and so quick to just have big reactions that weren't necessary. And that is just something that I have noticed lately. I am more able to take things as they come and go with the flow. And I believe it also has to do with the fact that when you are in that daily drinking cycle, you are hungover a lot of the time. And when we are hungover, we are not our best selves. We are cranky, we are dehydrated, we are suffering from lack of sleep, and we are just not our best selves. We are not doing well. And when you're hungover, you're just much more likely to snap at certain things and to be grumpy or to be over emotional. I do remember that was something that happened to me when I was hungover. I would be overly emotional. When you are out of the alcohol cycle, your emotions are more regulated, and so you're able to react to things in a more calm and calculated way, and you're not snapping at everybody, and you're not so quick to cry and to take things personally. And that's just a really awesome thing that I've noticed now that I'm over 1 year sober. I'm less reactive and I'm able to respond to the ups and downs in life with more calm and more clarity, and it's really awesome. Number 2 is I have this self-love and this self-confidence that is so unshakable, and I just find myself being so at peace with me and knowing that not everyone is going to like me, and that's okay because I like me. I am okay with who I am. I am at peace with myself. And I have this trust and this confidence in myself because I know that I can count on myself. I am showing up daily and doing the things that I need to do to take care of myself and to make the right decisions. When I was self-destructing with alcohol, I could not trust myself. I would have the best intentions at the start of the day to not drink. I would tell myself, okay, I'm not drinking today. I'm not going to do it. I got this, I'm not going to drink. And I would make these promises to myself that, okay, I'm not going to drink. And then by the end of the day, I would be picking up a beer or drinking. And it was just so destructive to my self-worth and to my self-confidence because I could not rely on myself. And it's a scary place to be when you can't trust yourself to do the things that you know you need to do, that you can't trust yourself to show up through the hard things and to stay committed to the things that you want to do in life. It's just such a comforting feeling and a feeling of security to know that I can count on myself and I can trust me because I am showing up and I am doing the things that I said I would, and I'm keeping promises to myself. And it's huge. And as well as that self-love, knowing that I don't need the approval of others, that I'm going to put stuff out there sometimes that people don't agree with and that people don't like, and that's okay. It's not going to shake me to my core because I know who I am and I'm happy with who I am and I am happy with what I'm putting out there and who I am showing up as in the world. And when you are able to quit alcohol, you are able to truly show up as your best self and to keep promises to yourself. It's such an amazing feeling when you know you can count on yourself and you can keep promises to yourself and you know that you are going to show up and do those things that you said you would. When we are stuck in that alcohol loop, we have the tendency to abandon ourselves and abandon our goals and the things that we truly want to do. And in sobriety, I have found myself coming home to me and truly being like my own number one fan. And number 3, I have more willpower and discipline to show up and do the hard things in life. Quitting alcohol is absolutely something that will strengthen you as a person. It will test you in ways that you didn't even realize were possible, especially if you've been leaning on alcohol to be your stress relief, to help you cope with trauma, to help you cope with the daily ups and downs of life. You are going to have to find new ways to live. When you quit drinking alcohol, you are left to face yourself and you are left to face with the things that you've been running from, the things that you've been using alcohol to bury, and it will challenge you. But what is so amazing is that as you overcome each challenge in your sobriety, as you develop new coping mechanisms and you create new ways of living, you are getting stronger and stronger, and your discipline and your willpower to do hard things expands to other areas of your life, into every area of your life. Quitting alcohol will teach you that discipline and it will have a ripple effect in your life. There are going to be days where you don't feel like staying sober. Especially in the earlier days, you might feel like that a lot. Recently, I found myself in a situation where I was dealing with some personal issues and some emotional pain. And for the first time in a long time, I had this thought where I just want to be drunk right now. I just want to drink. I don't want to feel this. I just want to be drunk. This emotional pain that I was feeling that I didn't want to feel. And I had a moment where I was just thinking to myself, I wish I could just drink. But because I have had the experience of staying sober and getting through these cravings and getting through, and I wouldn't even call it a craving. It wasn't a craving. It was like a old way of dealing with things that popped up. And I was able to look at it and go, we don't deal with things like that anymore, Danielle. We don't drink when we feel emotional pain. We don't do that anymore. And I was able to, really nip it in the bud quick. I had the thought, I had the feeling, and I immediately was like, we're not doing that. And I had no intention of actually drinking, but that feeling was there and I was able to redirect it, and I was able to use other coping mechanisms that I have developed through my sobriety. And so I went and I got my journal and I went outside and I wrote down about my pain and worked through what I was feeling, and it made me feel better. And that, that self-sabotage and that self-destruction of wanting to drink and wanting to just be drunk and not feeling my feelings passed. And that is what sobriety will give for you. That is what sobriety will do for you. It will help you build the muscles of being able to cope with life and not having to rely on the crutch of alcohol to get through emotional pain. When you are able to feel your pain and work through it, you are able to move forward, and it's not going to be holding you down. It's not going to be weighing you down. Sobriety gives us the strength and the discipline to show up and make the right choices in life, to make the choice in the moment that may not be the instant gratification that we want, but will be what's best for us in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. How has sobriety been positively impacting your life? I would love to hear from you. Let's encourage each other in the comments. And until next time, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you real soon in the next one. Bye.
Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light.